What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation, back with another video. And today, what are we talking about? A lot of you guys have been talking about or asking me to do more real estate videos. So that's what today's video is going to be about. I'm in my work truck. We're going to head over to Project Huracan. If you don't know what Project Huracan is, it is the real estate project that paid for my Lamborghini Huracan. Or, well, it didn't pay for it yet, but when I started this project, that was the whole point, to kind of show you guys how I was going to be able to afford a Lamborghini Huracan. Now, I ended up buying the Huracan before Project Huracan was finished, and you know, got a little bit anxious, but with the way the real estate market is here, I know that I'm good, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're building a house from the ground up. A lot of you guys have been asking for a status update, and I'm gonna give you that status update, and I'm also gonna show you how to submit for an inspection. So when you're building a house from the ground up, you gotta have an inspection on all of the different building phases for safety at a minimum, right? And that things are done right and according to code. So I'm gonna show you how you submit, at least where I am, how you submit for an inspection, and I'm going to show you the property in its current condition. So let's go.
You remind me of someone, but I'm not going to mention who it is. The guy who introduces his welcome to my garage. Knowledge!
Will Motivation. Will Motivation.
You're watching Will Motivation. Here is where we create, educate, and motivate. Welcome to Will Motivation.
All right, so we're here at Project Huracan. This is a new build that we started from the ground up. If you have not seen this project, or this is your first time and you want to see, like, you know, the story from how we built this from the ground up, click the little card up above and check it out. So there it is. So like you guys have been asking, what have we been working on lately? I had the land and the ground around the house graded so that the water doesn't run into the basement and it runs away from the house. Also had, we put down grass, as you can see. I need to fertilize it and all that good stuff, but we got some grass. We got some landscaping put down. Shout out to my boy Joe for getting that landscaping in there. Also, minor detail, we put in gutters. So I don't know if you can see it, but from the top down, we put in gutters, and then they run out to the street. All right, so hopefully this grass starts to pick up. You know what I'm saying? This is what it looks like on the other side. Got a little bush right there. Cool. Grass. All the way around the side of the house. I gotta take care of my neighbor's grass a little bit, because we had it looking janky over here. Yeah, a little landscaping right there, a little landscaping. You know, some cleanup to do. That's what it looks like. All right, so let's go ahead inside the house. All right, so coming into Project Huracan, this is my new build project. What's been going on? Little minor details. We had to get a framing inspection, and framing inspection took us a while because they said we had to fire block everything in the basement, and you know, like, look at these little details with the foam and stuff. We had to do that. Variety of things. So just, you know, it doesn't look much different, which is why I haven't had a lot of updates on it. But a couple of things I wanted to check when I came over here. I had to get pictures of my permits. So whenever you do a new build, you got to have your permit stuff up and visible, which is this right here. It's my permit stuff, and I had to take some pictures of it, you know, show what was checked off or whatever, right? So I had to do that. And so the reason why I had to come and get the permit stuff is because I wanted to make sure the pre-framing inspection was done so I could get my HVAC inspected. Then the final framing check, and then we can start drywalling and installation and then get that checked. So also I wanted to check out the grading. Hold on a second. So grass is not growing so fast back here, but this is what it looks like. All right. So that's where we're at with that. All right, so let's go to the basement and check out the electrical connection. So we got our electrical approved. Okay. So I want to make sure everything is connected. And it's not. Look at that. Now my sump pump looks like it's connected, but the rest of the wiring is not connected. Let's see. I guess he's got one in there for the sump pump. And it looks jakey too. So we gotta figure that out. Because he's got to connect all of this wiring, all of my fuses, all of that. So I got to talk to him about when that's supposed to happen. But anyway, my sump pump must be hooked up because there's no water. It's dry, bone dry down here. That's a good thing. Whenever you're building a house, you want it to be dry in the basement and everywhere, right? Water's problems. But anyway, this is what's going on with Project Huracan. Got our mechanicals in. It's my furnace. Got my AC out back. And I got to talk to my contractor about that wiring though. I don't know what he's waiting for. Oh, fire block. We had to get fire blocking down here. So let me see. I think it's with all of this foam stuff that they put. That's the only thing I can see. So they just had to put foam in all these gaps and stuff. That's, I guess, what the fire blocking was. Charged me $1,000 for that. There it is, Project Huracan. That's the update. Got to get my HVAC inspected. Got to get my electrical wired up. Got to get insulation. Well, framing inspection, then insulation, then drywall. In case you want to see what it looks like upstairs, take a quick peek. This is what it looks like. Come up the stairs. You got a linen closet right here. You got a bedroom. It's 3 bedrooms upstairs and 1 in the basement. So 4 bedrooms total. Nice walk-in closet. Jack and Jill bathroom. Right here. We'll have double vanity here. Gotta have our shower reconnected. Another bedroom here. Nice window. Nice big closet. Not really a walk-in, but it's huge. This is your laundry room. It's gonna be nice and big. And master. Huge master bedroom, huge master bedroom closet, walk in, check it out. Window in it. I like this house. Got a fan, ceiling fan hookup. Nice, large master shower framed around here. This will have like a ledge to put your soap and whatever. Shower. Got a little soaker tub. Nothing dramatic, but it's nice. Your little toilet nook. I don't know if we might put a door on this later. We'll see. Double vanities. It's gonna be tight. thinking the door should be there though for master instead of over here. I might move that. That is the extent of the upstairs. Okay. So now what we have to do is I gotta submit for that HVAC inspection. Should be ready. We got our pre-framing inspection done. We'll get the HVAC inspected, get the final framing inspection, then we'll do insulation, and then get that inspected, then we'll do drywall, get that inspected, and then it's smooth sailing. I'm trying to hurry up and get that stuff done while it's still warm, and then we get the AC and everything turned on and all the electric turned on, and then we can get in here and finish this place, you know, as it gets cooler. That's your Project Huracan update, and I'm going to show you now how you submit for an inspection, at least where I am, and probably in your city, you can do the same type of thing because then everything's going online. So now you can submit for your inspection online. I'll show you how to do it. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Will Motivation. I'm back at the crib and mission accomplished. So we went over to Project Huracan and we had to get some information off of my inspection form that you have to have posted on your job site to keep it legit. Building a house from the ground up, you can't really cut any corners. A lot of times people will do small rehab projects and they won't get a permit. They won't have an inspection, and that happens all the time. But when you're building a house from the ground up, you can't do that because you've got to apply for occupancy at the end once your house is built. And you've got to have all of those records of all of the safety inspections and code inspections having been done before you can actually get occupancy to rent a place out or to sell a home. And you know, somebody can live in it, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I went and got my permit number, and I've never actually had to do this myself. Usually my contractors will do it for me, but in this case with Project Huracan, it's a new build from the ground up. I am the general contractor now because the original general contractor that I had on the job bailed out on me pretty much. And so now I have to be the person that, you know, manages things and gets things done. And then I hire subcontractors, but not all the time or not always will the subcontractors handle the inspection part of it. So in this case, I'm about to do that. So what I got to do is I got to get a mechanical inspection, which is for the HVAC, which is the heating and cooling system in the house. Like I got it all installed already, but now it has to be inspected. And so before that, I had to get a framing inspection on the house, and all of this is new to me. So like don't get it twisted. Like you see me doing this, you might think I'm like an expert because I'm confident about it, but I'm doing all of this stuff for the first time as far as building a house from the ground up. But for me, I'm a businessman, right? So for me, it's all about business. If somebody else can do it, I can do it too. And if I can do it, so can you. All right. So that's why I'm showing you what I do in this video. So first time I had to actually apply for an inspection. And I thought, you know what? All right, let me just show you guys how I get online and how I went through the process of figuring this out. Nobody showed me how to do this. Nobody taught me. So you guys save some time to see how I do it. But it could be slightly different in every, you know, city or town around the country where they have different ways that you would actually do this, but the process will be pretty much the same as far as you need to do a little research, figure out what that process is locally, and then execute the process. So what I did is I basically looked at my county, and I did a search on Google. I said Franklin County building inspections, right? So I just did a quick search, and I saw this one right here, right? Inspections, right? City of Columbus. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. My particular property is in the suburbs. It's in a suburb called Blacklick, but I know in the county I am in, this is all handled by Columbus, right? So I went, clicked on this. I'm familiar with, I've called these people before about trying to arrange inspections, right? Because you got to have different inspections. So like if you look down here, right here, right? These are the different types of inspections that you might have to get on your property. Mechanical, which is like your heating and cooling, your you know, basically that's your is heating and cooling and that kind of thing. Electrical is a different inspection. Plumbing is a different inspection line, and then structural is like your all your framing and structure and stuff. So for heating, HVAC, which is where I'm at right now, it's already done, but I got to get it inspected. I would either call this number, but I saw this right here. I saw this online request form. So I clicked on that. And I've called the number before, but I like this form better because when you call the number, they run this list and say, all right, leave us a message with all this information, right? And you don't remember exactly what they said, and you don't know if you're actually leaving all the information that they need. They might not call you back. There's no record of it. But in this case, I can submit it online, and I'm sure, of all of the different things that I have to put in here, I won't miss anything. I can give them instructions for getting in the house, all of that stuff. And then there should be a record. I'm sure they'll probably email me or something, give me a number or something, right? So the type of information you have to do for an inspection, who's the contact? Usually it's, yourself or your contractor. You give them a contact number. A lot of times they'll call you 30 minutes before they head out to the job site so you can meet them there. Of course, I'm going to give them my email address, the address to the job site, my permit number, which is why I had to go over there this morning to get my permit number off of my documentation at the house. So that's what I was doing earlier. And I got that permit number, so I'm going to put that in there. Inspection is going to be for mechanical. Inspection type, I'm going to put HVAC, new build or whatever. I don't know to be honest, I don't know exactly what they want here, but that should do it. After hours, no. And then, I'm going to check here, HVAC. And then I'm going to give them instructions on how to get into the house and to call me before they go over there. And hopefully they'll inspect my property within a day or two. So that's how you do it, man. It's not that complicated. Not every city or state, or not every city or local municipality might have the online form, but essentially you got to call down to your building and zoning department for wherever your property is. You got to call them and then ask them for that inspection, and you should already have a permit. And if you don't have a permit, you got to go apply for a permit. And sometimes you can do that online. Sometimes you just get the paperwork, you fill it out, and tell them what you're going to be doing. And they'll have some requirements for that. And I have had to do that before, like when I've done work on my own house. I apply for a permit, and then they look at what you're going to do, and then they approve it, and they say you can go ahead and start working on it. Then you do the work, and then they come by and then they inspect it, and they say, okay, they check it off, and you're good. Now, in every city or municipality, like I said, building and zoning department, they might do it a little bit different. They might be more stringent, or they might be less stringent. Like where my house is, it's like a little township, and to be honest, they're not that stringent on things. You just kind of look things over. You just know what you're doing at a high level, right? But with the city of Columbus, which is like a major city in the United States, they're a little bit more technical, but it's not really that bad if you ask me. They can be a little bit vague sometimes. But anyway, that's the process for filing for an inspection, and it could be slightly different, but I just want to show you guys what I had to do as a part of building a new home. All right, so hopefully this video was helpful. My name is Will Motivation. If you like what I'm doing, you want to learn more about real estate investing, if you want to see some videos about some cool cars and things, and my experience with owning a Lamborghini and a Hellcat and the future cars, like I'm gonna get a GT500 for sure when that comes out, the Ford Mustang GT500, as well as some other cool stuff that's in the works. Drop me a comment below and let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. I've been getting a lot of requests for real estate videos, so that's what I'm going to do. But you guys let me know what you want to see. I'm also an entrepreneur, and like I said, a lot of times I try to remind you guys, the real estate probably makes about, I don't know what the percentage is, but my main business, which is a software company, an online.com company, makes more than my real estate company. All right, but the good thing I like about real estate is you can get into it and it can become passive income. And I feel like anybody can do it. All right, so that's why I like sharing information about the real estate, and the real estate justifies the toys like the Lamborghini and the Hellcat. Whatever toys I might get in the future. So hopefully you like this video, and appreciate you guys, love you guys, and stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be, I already have one video planned out that I want to share with you guys. Is the taxes on that Lamborghini Huracan. They're kind of crazy. So see you guys in the next video. I'm out.